Have you ever thought to yourself, what's the most expensive Ferrari there is out there? What's the rarest Ferrari there is out there? Well, today I'm gonna tell you what that is. The cars on this list will make you think twice about what the most mind-blowing Ferrari is out there. The Ferraris on today's list are so insane that you'd wish you could get your hands on one of them. What's up guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to today's video. My name is Scubah and I'll be giving you a list of the top 10 most expensive and rarest Ferraris of all time. If you like automotive content like I love automotive content, if you like big cars, small cars, fast cars, slow cars, then you gotta subscribe to this channel. It's easy. Just hit that little red button below right there where it says subscribe, that little red one right there. Go ahead and hit that button, subscribe to the channel for more videos just like this one. If you like cars like I love cars, then you'd be missing out if you didn't. So go ahead, smash that subscribe button. So before we jump into today's list, we have to talk about how Ferrari was founded. Ferrari was founded in 1939 by owner Enzo Ferrari. Now Ferraris were never intended to be road cars. They were strictly race cars in the beginning. That's because Enzo Ferrari worked for Alfa Romeo's race division before he founded Ferrari. He was strictly invested in race cars. Little bit of a history lesson, right? Well, let's jump into today's list and let's talk about the iconic Ferraris that you wish you could get your hands on. But without further ado, let's jump into the list. Topping off our list at number 10 is a 2014 Ferrari Sergio, famously named after Sergio Pininfarina. Pininfarina was the designer that Ferrari worked with to design some of their most iconic automobiles. There are only 6 of these cars built and they're valued at anywhere between $2.5 to $3 million. Next up on our list is the Ferrari FXX. This car is valued at anywhere around $3.5 million. If you've never seen the FXX, just think Ferrari Enzo on steroids. There are only 30 of these models built, and it features a 6.3 liter V12 with a 6-speed F1 style sequential transmission. This car boasts 800 horsepower estimated with a 0 to 60 time of under 2.7 seconds. And if that wasn't enough, it also boasts a top speed of 214 miles per hour. Nowadays that might not seem like a lot for a hypercar, but in 2006 you best believe this thing was nothing shy of an animal. For a number 8 spot on our list, we have the 1962 Ferrari SP prototype. There's said to only have been 5 of these prototypes built. This car is valued at anywhere between $8 to $10 million. And it also competed in the 1962 12 Hours of Sebring. Ferraris are commonly known for their mid-engine configurations. This was the first car to ever start that, which is super special. Our number 7 spot on the list goes to the LaFerrari Aperta. Now these cars brand new were valued at anywhere from $1.5 million to $2 million. Now they're said to be in the ballpark of $5 million. Now the last one off the auction block in 2017 was said to have sold for $10 million. The LaFerrari Aperta boasts a whopping 949 horsepower and is said to be the most powerful road car Ferrari has ever designed. The LaFerrari Aperta also does 0 to 62 miles per hour in under 2.4 seconds and 0 to 186 miles per hour in under 15 seconds. And if that wasn't crazy enough, it also boasts a top speed of 217 miles per hour. The number 6 spot on our list goes to the 1962 250 GT California Spider. Now only 106 of these models were ever produced and 37 of them are said to have a special headlight covering. Because of these special headlight coverings on these 37 models, it's said that now the car is valued at anywhere between $10 to $15 million. The number 5 spot on our list goes to the 1956 290 Scaglietti Spider. This car is valued at anywhere between $22 million and $29 million. If you want to get your hands on a 290 Scaglietti Spider, you better start saving those pennies up from now. This car was specifically built to win the World Sports Car Championship, and it did exactly just that. This is an iconic Ferrari, as many race Ferraris usually are. The number 4 spot on our list goes to the 365 Berlinetta Ferrari Speciali. I don't even know if I said that right. I hope I did. Sorry if I didn't. But this car boasts a whopping 380 horsepower. Now back in the day, this was a lot of power for a Ferrari to have. This car is valued at $23.5 million with a 12-cylinder engine. What made this Ferrari special and stand out was that unlike other Ferraris with 2 front seats, this car boasted 3 front seats. Can you imagine that? A 12-cylinder engine with 2 passengers right next to you. Now that is a crazy and iconic Ferrari. The number 3 spot on our list goes to the 330 Berlinetta Scaglietti. This car boasts 390 horsepower through a 4.0 liter V12 engine. It also placed 5th in Le Mans in 1963. And can you guess how many of these cars were created? If you guessed 4, yes, you were right. Only 4 of these cars were set to be created. The 330 Berlinetta Scaglietti is valued at $32 million. Now that's a nice piece of change. The number 2 spot on our list goes to the 1957 250 Testarossa. Now this car raced in Le Mans in 1957 and is said to have never finished the race. It was then after donated to the Henry Ford Museum, where it spent most of its life, then was auctioned off many years later for a whopping $39 million, which is what it's valued at today. The top dog and number 1 spot on our list goes to the 1962 Ferrari GTO. Now this car is probably one of the most iconic and well-known antique Ferraris to date. There were only 36 of these built, and it was the 3rd Ferrari to ever come off the lot. This is a certified race car and won many championships for Ferrari. One of its most famous wins was a 1962 Italian GT. Now this car is valued anywhere from $48 million to $52 million. Now that is what I call a really great investment. If you manage to get your hands on one of these, then props to you, because this is one car that you'll never regret owning. A few honorable mentions that I could not leave out of this video are the Ferrari F40 and F50, both valued anywhere between $1.5 to $2 million. Now these are also some iconic race and road cars. The iconic Ferrari F40 and F50 were the reasons why I initially fell in love with Ferrari as a child. Seeing these cars in magazines and on TV were just crazy to me. And I will say that the love that I have for the Ferrari F40s and F50s still remains the same 20 something years later. Well guys, that's it for our top 10 most expensive and rare Ferraris. If you liked what you saw today guys, be sure to smash that thumbs up button one time for you boy, and subscribe to the channel for more videos just like this one. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace.